From the book of Ecclesiastes, "Cast your bread upon the waters, for after many days you will find it again." My brothers and sisters, bread has been a staple of the human diet in every civilization since the dawn of humanity. Practically every country in the world has its own unique version of this most basic of foods. Bread is the common denominator of the human diet. In fact, throughout human history, when food has been scarce, bread has offered the sustenance that has kept people alive. Bread has been essential. And chances are that you eat bread in one form or another either every day or at least on most days. Ecclesiastes says these words in chapter 11, "Cast your bread upon the waters, for after many days you will get it back." And such a thing would seem to us almost wasteful, an extravagant gesture to throw bread into the water. The water will carry it away in the current to be eventually absorbed and dissolved, never to be seen again. And yet the second part of the verse says, "For after many days you will get it back." Now, what does the author mean by this? How does bread cast upon the waters return to us? Well, if God sustains our bodies with bread, then perhaps we can look at our bread as the sum of all of the gifts that we possess, because our gifts can sustain the world. Each one of us, without exception, have gifts that God has bestowed on us. A gift can be the gift of time, the gift of talent, the gift of our resources, the gift of compassion, the gift of peacemaking, the gift of seeing the good in others. The list goes on and on. We have all been gifted far greater than we think if we just take the time to look within. The act of casting our bread, that is our gifts, upon the water is freely giving those parts of ourselves away for the good of others, not having any idea how they may make their way back to us. And when we do cast our bread upon the water, without expecting any immediate return, we invest in God's divine economy. That is God's divine plan for us. We may not see any immediate results. We may not even see results in our lifetime. And so, my brothers and sisters, the question before us this Lent is, what bread should I cast into the water today? However we answer that question, we do so freely and joyfully, even extravagantly, knowing that God will use it for good and bring it back to us in ways perhaps we will never know. But whether we ever know or not, we are blessed because we have shared a part of ourselves with our brothers and our sisters.